Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to 2 Point County. So, today we are going to be jumping into Sweaty Palms, which is the next hospital on the main game list. So, without further ado, now, one thing I will say, I have done some research in between the last stream and this one. So, there's a few more things available. Okay, so welcome to Sweaty Palms Resort, a beautiful holiday destination. Sadly, it's also plagued by earthquakes, volcanic activity, and other natural disasters. Also, some unnatural disasters thanks to the Orb Foundation, if the conspiracy theorists are to be believed. I recommend hiring a few janitors to keep machines repaired and clear up any debris. Explosions can be a bit upsetting in my experience. Oh, and some air conditioning would be nice. It's boiling here. Cool. So, what have we got? Cure patients with premature mummification, 60% cure rate, hospital value of 750k, and thermal comfort of 60. Well, we can let's pause it. We can very immediately do something about that, and that is... if I can scroll down to it quick enough. My god, there's a lot of items in this. I haven't even unlocked most of them. Ice fountain. There it is, and we've definitely got enough. Voila! Okay. So then let's start with... you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna rotate it. I don't know why. I just like the idea. I just like the look of that. With it pointing that way. So let's get ourselves you. No, don't want to do that. Stupid mouse. I will be replacing this mouse ASAP. It's like the double click problem that I keep complaining about. It's getting worse, and I don't think it's gonna get any better anytime soon. So I'm gonna have to look to replace it as quickly as I can. Okay. Pop a couple of yuccas. Yeah. Okay. That's cool. I like that. And then... oh no, it did say to hire... oh, yes. Yes. I am aware that this is an expensive janitor, but that is 2 in mechanics, 2 in maintenance, and ghost capture very early on. And no negative traits. So we're taking that. Maven porridge. Don't want either of those, so... we'll work for peanuts. Right, we are gonna hire him. Stupid mouse. Although he's not going to be any good as a GP, hopefully the room should take control of that. But yeah, he'll not be very good as a GP yet. But once I start getting into the treatment rooms, and I'm pretty sure premature mummification is a
It's 2 tickets for next Friday's sold-out Dark Weasel Goat concert.
Is
All you have to do to win them is recite the first line of the satanic ritual the band does at the start of every gig. This one's for real fans, but feel free to have a guess.
Right, it looks like I need to do a bit of research. No, not a problem. Lurking is absolutely fine. Also, thank you for saying hello and thank you for coming. yeah, lurk away, by all means. Absolutely not a problem. Also, I can't remember if I said it, but hello. Right, we're going to pause you. We need to do cryptology, and we need to do it fast. So yeah, smarter streamer would have gone into the level to start it, then come to do this, and then gone back in the time it took for the countdown to come down. But I am not a smart streamer, so oh well. It'll be extremely quick. I've got it on fast forward. I've got 3 level 5 researchers and a level 4 researcher, so it'll be quick. But in the meantime, please, by all means, tell me how things are looking, things are sounding. Hope everything is going well with you. From my end, everything is in the green, so looks like it's all good. And I do apologise now if you hear me sniffing or a little bit of cough anywhere. I do appear to have a bit of a cold coming on, unfortunately. But, there we go. Told you that'd be quick. Have we got any upgrades for it? Can we upgrade it? No, not yet. Fine. Oh, while we're here, let's upgrade. Let's get an upgrade to the X-ray, because I think it's actually going to be good for this one to have. Excellent, thank you for confirming. Yeah, I think the X-ray is going to be good for this one because it's because I've recently found, thanks to another viewer, that the different diagnostics rooms actually do better for different illnesses, which I've been playing this for years. I genuinely didn't know that. I just thought it was a case of, oh look, you've got all these diagnostics rooms. Go to this one. I thought it was just like assigning them randomly, but no. There are better ones for different illnesses, and this one, I believe, X-ray is going to actually be really good for it. So yeah, we're definitely gonna, because it's going so quickly, and because I'm apparently okay for filling the gap, yeah, we're gonna get this upgrade because we will be using the X-ray in this one, and it's almost done. So yeah, quite quick this research department has become. There we go. And that will do. We'll go back to Sweaty Palms now. Oh, no. If I can remember where it is. There it is. Continue. Excuse me, just going to take a quick drink. Okie dokie. Oh god. Yep. Completely fair enough. I've also forgotten to do my policy stuff, so I will do that momentarily. Items. Let's get you an aircon unit. Which, funnily enough, I have decided that I am going to buy one of those this year. Because last year, when it got to... Oh, God. Oh, no. That was the wrong button. Yeah, when it got to the high 30s, early 40s heat last year, I don't even think you could call me a functional human being at that point. So, yeah, definitely going to be investing in one of those myself this year. Oh, my God. This... Yeah, if you hear something crash and then the stream just suddenly goes dead, it's because I've put my fist through the screen. Good God, this is starting to really annoy me. pharmacy also needs an aircon unit. And we're going to put the aircon unit here. Yeah, you can tell I did all my templates in colder climates, can't you? Because all of them have a radiator in them. Oh yeah, that reminds me, I need to get rid of that because it doesn't do anything for treatment rooms. Oh no, that's too big. Otherwise I would definitely have done that. There we go. Then let's hire us a nurse. Why are these all... Right, we're going to get this one for now. We probably will end up needing an injection room, and they've at least got some... right, policy. Before I forget again. 85, up to 9, fast track, do not leave rooms, promote. Do need to keep an eye out for a better GP. Benches, and then quick drink for bench. Which I am drinking tea at the moment. I've also got a glass of lime cordial next to me as well. Because I fancied something a bit swish. Let's pop in a small staff room. And... oh no, because I have... oh, for God's sake. I have my basic template. Again, absolutely tell
never-ending search for a new hobby led me down a
where
dark
I've
path
built the
this week
templates.
as I discovered the joy of vintage lunch boxes. The plastic ones with cartoons and music bands on them are pretty easy to find.
Let's pop
But
in.
iron-cast medieval lunch boxes are rare, man. Like really
Couple of them.
rare. Those crusading knights knew how to hide their lunch.
You know, I've always said that about the Knights Templar. They were very good at hiding what they were eating. Whoa. That spun a little too quickly. There we go. Let's get one of them. And then I feel like I need to...
Some patients should be ashamed of their condition. You know who you are.
Oh, you know what we're going to do? We're going to move that over. Then we're going to put the yoker there. And then we're going to put another one. Bit of a waste, doing it anyway. Okay, so that is a nice start. Let's check our doctor situation. No, you can go. Nurse. Ooh, we are gonna need... going there on call. No, 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 no. I said no. No, 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 yes, no, 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 no. Actually, yes, because we will just have you training up in ward management and nothing else. Yeah, and then
Maintenance announcement. Ghost should be captured with the appropriate amount of respect.
yeah, okay. I'm good with that. So as soon as again, do I just build one now? I think I just build one now, don't I? I can't actually tell what it's. It keeps saying that there's locked items in the template. I have no idea what they are.
Jumbo McNally, the greatest business leader in the world, will be presenting Jumbo's latest slate of minor upgrades at this week's Jumbo Expo. Buy your tickets now, and
Okay.
don't forget to bring your credit cards. This is 2 Point Radio.
Unless I put it there. Yeah, we'll do that.
Patients are not permitted to sleep in ward beds. We're busy. Recover at home.
Then I might need to do a little bit of a rejig so that I can move that door. In fact, we're going to do it now. Basically, I need everything to be backwards on this template. Because then I've got a 4x4 there for something. And something is going to need a 4x4 at some point. Then let's just very quickly pop in. Does it allow me to? I don't think it does. No. Now I could do with this going down here, but it won't fit. I can squeeze you there, and then I can squeeze you there. And then there's like one hotspot, but it's fine. I don't know why I've accepted that. I don't have a training room yet, and I wasn't planning on getting one yet.
Anything deposited in a bin is now hospital property. No rummaging.
Surgery emergency. Yeah, sure, let's do a surgery emergency. I don't have a surgery. I don't have enough staff to do that. hit you. We're going to move you over to there, which then creates enough space for this to fit in here. No, hold on. No. It is going to go that way. Sorry everyone, I'm feeling very indecisive today, aren't I? And then, down there, to stop anybody from going down there, we're going to pop a Periscope arcade machine. That wasn't centralised, was it? Oh, it was. It wasn't this way.
Nurse, please go to the pharmacy.
There we go. And then once this patient has checked in, for want of a better phrase, because we are not a hotel.
Maintenance needed in staff room.
And there we go. So I'm quite happy with that. And here we go. I think natural mentor high energy.
Maintenance announcement. Plants need water.
Then again, I think I'm going to need that a little more. Did I not set your jobs? No, I didn't. Oh no, I did.
Warning. Seismic activity
Wait.
detected.
Get in there. See, I'd rather have no skills at all than this random mishmash.
To repair drug mixer.
What can I do with that? Yes, please. Oh. Okay, well you can work in the X-ray machine when I eventually build one. Yeah, you can do all of those. That's fine. Now I'm just going to get rid of that staff request. I'm not going to do it. So it can go away for the time being.
This next song is for all the hospital patients shaken up by that earthquake.
I might
Hope all
be
your
overextending
internal
myself
organs
just
are
a
still
tad.
in the right place.
But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Absolutely fine. That's fine. We've got a steady flow of patients. We are losing money, but that's okay. It's not okay. You know what? We are going to upgrade that because we do have the money right now. Yes, we are losing money slowly, but it's like a trickle that we're losing, and we've got a decent chunk of cash. And to be fair, we are currently equipped for when things start to ramp up, which they will shortly. In fact, what I might do is I might build cryptology for the exact same reason. Now, that is a little bigger than it needs to be, but if I do that, then so if we do that, if I make it a little bit bigger, well, I can start building like immediately up this way if I've got like I think the X-ray is 5x3 as well, so I can do 3 and then come up, and I'm not having any stupid little
We're
gaps.
missing a doctor. White coat, average height, answers to doctor.
Treatment, so this one needs a wicker chair.
Health inspector is coming. Please try to look healthy.
Who are you? You are my soon-to-be X-ray doctor. No, it's nurse. Oh no. Okay. Well. I guess you're fired. Right, I'm gonna leave it like that for now. Ward emergency. Yes, see? I was right to build the ward. Not that anybody told me I wasn't, but still. New illness discovered. There's a janitor there already. It's fine. Telling me lies. Right. Okay. Well, I guess we're looking for a... I mean... both of these would be very, like... Although, can I justify that in the ward right now? No, not really. I can, however, justify this. And I guess I am going to build that training room. I know I wasn't going to, but I guess I am. Because then...
Using hospital facilities will henceforth be considered organ donors.
I can train you in treatment. Oh, no, accidentally paused. missed it, sorry. And 100k. I'll accept that. I don't think I'll be able to do it at this stage, but... Okay, so now we need to slow up on the spending. I am very tempted. Very, very, very tempted, because that ward setup is built
Had what you might
around
call an epiphany this
2
morning,
nurses.
a revelation,
I'm gonna do it.
a parting of the clouds, a lightning bolt moment, a profound realization,
Ooh, just the
an
one.
instant of self-discovery, a flash of inspiration. It was this. I really like thesauruses.
No, no. No, no. No, so you can do all of the rest. Then I want you to do nothing but wards. What? Oh, God. I forgot this was a thing. Right. Well, you definitely. You also. Ah, of course.
Please eventually leave.
Oh, you did have it. I wasn't 100% sure. I only caught a little bit of that. And then I suspect it's going to be you. No. 3 out of 4. Fine. Get patient to wait. Now I'm going to build my X-ray. 4x4. It's not massively efficient to have treatment and diagnosis mixed together, but I'm doing it anyway. Because let's face it, I'm not here to be efficient, I'm here to make it look pretty. And also be efficient, which I can do both. Coffee maker there. Ooh, no, idea. Right. And then, because this is a diagnosis room, we're going to put in a brain box chair, and we're going to do it there. Brain box? No, just brain. Then I need a fire extinguisher. Now, where is... There he is. Did I sort out his jobs? I did. Sort of.
Sick of the government looking over your shoulder, keeping records, tracking your moves? Then hence for tinfoil hats as the segment for you. Today we're going to discuss
Right,
going
so
off
I've
the
still
grid.
got
It's hardcore
one
stuff.
infected.
Stop using water, gas, and electricity. Stop watching TV, listening to the radio, reading the newspaper. And most importantly of all, scrape the number
Gotta be a
off your
member of
house
staff.
so they can't find you.
Attention! Don't feed the ghosts.
You?
They're dead. Thank you.
No. Ah, ha! There you are.
Epidemic over. Disease controller impressed.
And I get some extra cash out of that. Oh, I do need... Right, did I did not. I was just going to look to see... Well, I was just going to try and build an injection room. Hello! So this is Sweaty Palms that I'm doing. Just to warn you, I am probably not doing this very efficiently, but we're here for a good time. Well, I will warn you, you probably don't want to copy how I'm doing it, but how far in are you then? If this is new to you. Hand sanitizer. Aircon. That's what I like to think, and hopefully this is relatively relaxing. Other than when I complain about my mouse, it's a thing. You'll pick up on it if you haven't already. Yeah, we're just here for a good chill. Right, so we've got that down now. See, you two are both horrible nurses. So no, we're not going to do that. You might be wondering, why is nobody capturing this ghost? It's because my ghost capture janitor is over here. May need to hire another one. Oh, terrible doll.
Janitor, to repair drum mixer.
Now, have I allowed you to work in the injection room? Yes, I did. Okay. So for the time being, that nurse is going to go between injection and cryptology. Oh, thank you. That is very much appreciated.
Doctor required at GP's office.
There are ways of doing this that are like more efficient in inverted commas. But I just like to build and to hopefully at least make something that works, which this seems to be so far. Touch wood.
2 Point Radio. Welcome to this
That said, though,
fate-filled day.
I do think
join me as
I'm going to do a
Nigel
little bit of
Bigglesworth
efficiency
at
here.
the sloop for opening day of the Grand Point final, with the
Because
Flemington
I don't
Langley
like how
team
I've
are
got
set to
this
play
set
the
out.
Mole
So,
Men of Smogley. The question on everyone's mind:
I'm going to move this
who
over
is
here for
going
a
to
second.
win after all of the various playing? Join me for Whack Off after this.
I'm sorry, what now, Nigel? I must say, and I will, I have said this to the 2 Point guys personally, but some of the stuff that they managed to squeeze into this and get away with on a everybody ERSB rating is just absolutely brilliant. No, I don't like that that'll do there. Yeah, the stuff that they managed to get away with on an everyone ERSB rating is just, it's an art form how they've done it. Right, so that's less travel time there. I might actually copy the... Am I going to? I'll copy the staff room and toilets for over here as well. Saves these lot going all the way over to the other side of the building.
Baths need water.
Oh, in the toilets. Yeah, I always do a sink per toilet. Just because, like, if when it gets busy and there's loads and loads of people, they're not, it's not clogging up at the sink. Oh god. Did I? Yes, I did. Yeah, it prevents a choke point, basically. And also that's why I have like small toilets, so I can pop them in wherever there's space. Because again, it prevents the choke point. Right, let's pop you in there, and then I need a quick...
Please go to the toilet before potentially fatal treatment, rather than after.
That is an excellent, excellent point there on behalf of the
Imminent.
announcer.
We're back, and it's been a flying
Look at that.
start for the Langoustine, the kind of start that would suggest it's more likely than not that
Earthquake,
you'll win
awards,
eventually.
it's all happening at
Of
once.
course, it's still totally
Prestigious
possible
hospital,
and
yeah, cool.
plausible that there
Employer
are
of the Year,
rules from
Rising
this
Star.
position, as many teams have before them.
I had
They'll
a
continue to play, and we'll see
award
what
death
happens.
earlier. That's where that came from.
Earthquake imminent.
Yep, fine. Yay, we have somebody waiting for, I don't know, for ages, they were the only item that you could get that increased happiness that staff could use.
You dropped on our
Oh,
floor.
I need to put more bins down. So yeah, I ended up putting them in my break room templates. And then as they've added more stuff, I've just never changed it, because it fits. Ooh, that's 4 off of my threshold.
Janitor, to repair drug mixer.
Right, bins, that's what we need. Bins, bins, bins. And just so that where are they? Leaflet stand. No, needs staff. I very rarely put anything like that down that needs staff, just because it's another expense that I don't really need. Alright, we're starting to get our premature mummification patients. That's good. I think what I might do... Which one? Oh, the fancy food machine. I think that must have been in one of the later updates, because I've only started using it in like while I've been playing through with this one, and I've only recently got all of the expansions. I was missing the emergency services one for ages. Right, I'm gonna hire you. We're going to train you in general practice. Start the training. We're gonna upgrade that by 1. Premature mummification discovered. Excellent. Yeah, so yeah, I think it's in the last DLC that they did. I think, because I've only ever used it in this playthrough. I don't have it on console, and I don't think that update ever made it to console, or at least not that I'm aware of. Oh, I forgot to sort out the jobs. No, and no. Then we need to... Oh, if you've got cryptology, then you're at Sweaty Palms, because this is literally the one where it's introduced. Yes, we will accept that because we're going to do it anyway. That tends to be how I choose the staff challenges that I do and don't do. It's basically what am I actually likely to do anyway? Curing patients, I'm going to be doing that. I'm running a hospital, so yeah, I always do that one. Yeah, you must be at Sweaty Palms to unlock cryptology and premature mummification, unless you've done Jumbo DNA. I do not have a DNA lab. I'm not going to build a DNA lab because then I've got to train another staff member, and it's a very expensive room. So that is so they are medicine cabinets. So medicine cabinets are lovely little items. Let me just go into the... So they give you a boost on diagnosis power as well as treatment power. So the idea of this the idea of this GP's layout is to fit as many of these in as humanly possible to give you as much of a boost as possible to diagnosis.
I shall have to do some tidying up. So why don't you listen to some music while I do just that?
The idea with it is so that your GP's offices, like, they last longer. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's just so that they last longer before you have to start adding extras. We will train you, and we will train you in emotional intelligence. Yes, we're going to do that. Going to cause a little bit of a queue, but it's nothing that my nurse can't handle. Oh, she's over here anyway. It's fine. See, and you're more like the way that I've got it,
Most required in cryptology.
because that's an immediate one. 11% boost to diagnosis. Then you get the 15% happy, energized.
Isn't your medication?
It makes it more likely that you're going to get 100%, so that they just go straight for treatment. What's wrong with you? Right, so we're going to keep track of this one.
Nurse, please go to the pharmacy.
And I'm quite curious to see what's wrong with them, that GP could only do 57%. The reason I started doing it, and I can't claim credit for the template, was I think the YouTuber's name is Pinstar, and it's also where I got the ward set up as well. So
Doctor, to prepare drug mixer.
yeah, I was finding that as I was going along, GPs' offices were taking up loads of space because I was needing just tons of them. Just constantly needing GPs' offices all over the place. Because the queues would get massive and then the patients would start dying and it was a whole massive thing. So the longer I can keep a GP from getting to that point where I need a second one, the better.
Maintenance announcement. Plants need water.
And this was there's probably other solutions available, but that was just the first one I came across, and it works. So I never thought to look anywhere else. So we should find out what's wrong with Barbara Backweedle for a 66%. So we should find out what's wrong with her shortly, following her next GP's appointment.
Automated snack machines need restocking manually.
See, I'm not really concerned about this either. My assistant will fly through that queue, that's not a problem. But the GP's office has become a massive choke point in a hospital because they are constantly in use. Another way of helping it as well is to make sure that on your policy screen you are fast tracking treatment decisions. Just because then, like if they hit your threshold, which I've set mine at 85%, if they hit your threshold while they're in, say, the ward or the X-ray room, they will then go straight to treatment rather than back to the GP's office, which they would do normally. Let's find out what's wrong.
Doctor, to repair decryptor, please.
Okay, so it looks like... looks like everything's fine. I was going to say it looks like my janitors are struggling, but actually... everything's fine. I don't usually follow patients around, but I'm curious as to what's wrong with this one. I've never actually noticed that they knock on doors like that either. The premature mummification patients. Swear that they flung themselves against the door and banged on it. Never seen that before. Well, never noticed it. Can upgrade our job master.
I get paid to announce, not to hear you complain.
When I was, I think I was 17 at the time, I had a summer job in an arcade as a bingo caller, and there was one day where there was just absolutely no one. Oh, Litterbug. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, there was just absolutely no one in the arcade for hours and hours and hours. And I actually started making announcements over the tannoy in very much that style. It was possibly one of the most fun days on the job, which tells you everything you need to know about the job. We're going to hire another janitor. Train now. Oh, before we do that, there is something I very quickly want to do. This is another thing I would recommend as well. If you don't already have it, set yourself up a research department in this hospital, because it's really early on, so that it churns money like you wouldn't believe. And you don't have to like, if you do your research here, it carries over to your other hospitals. You will have Hogsport, it's the very first one.
Doctor needed in GP's office.
So yeah, this is literally the first hospital. So it's the first one that you have. So you don't need to use the whole of the hospital that you get. So, yep. So if you once you've got research, if you set up a research department, like, it doesn't have to like have this exact layout, but here in this hospital,
Doctor wanted in
then you can just constantly do all your research here. So you jump in and out, in and out, in and out. It means you're not having to set up a research department in every single hospital, which saves you money and time. You don't have to pay all the staff costs in every single hospital. There's a few hospitals where you do have to, like Mitten. That's one where research is part of your tasks. So you do need to, or part of your objectives. So you do need to have a research department there. But if you don't have to have one, this is the best way of doing it. So yeah, just set up a research department. I've then used this research department to research the research qualification right up to level 5, so I've now got 3 level 5 researchers and a level 4 researcher with, I think I've got emotional intelligence or something like that. Like, yeah, fine.
Candidates are arriving.
So they just, oh, I've not even got that fast forwarded. So once you've got the hospital set up, and then you've got the research department set up, like, it just flies by. It doesn't take very long at all. And like, you can have, I think you can have up to 5 members of staff per room. I think it might even be more than that. So I don't even have this running at full capacity. Actually, let's have a quick look at that. Oh no, I do. So you can have 5. Yeah, I need another researcher. So you can have up to 5 members of staff in the room. Let's get... While I'm talking about it, let's do that. It takes you ages. Oh, you know what? It doesn't really matter, does it? So yeah, you just set up a couple of training rooms. You set up... Oh yeah, one of them's got treatment. Oh, I've only got 2 level 4s. I need to do the other level 5s. 160, 140, 140. Now another thing as well, while doing the training, if you do it this way, you don't pay, like if I do that, then it costs 10,000 and 5,000 for the... No, all of them will. So if you've got one set up in another hospital, keep using that. That's absolutely fine. It's just that I've got this set up because I'm also doing trophy hunting while I'm doing this. So I've got this set up so I can do all of the like level 5 of X, Y, and Z staff members. What was I saying? But yeah, any hospital. The research carries across all hospitals from all hospitals. So you don't have to do it here. I do it here because I don't think it's possible to lose this map because it's the first one. So like, the money side of things is never a concern in this one. But speaking of money, that's what I was talking about. So if I get Imogen Crank as the guest trainer, she will come in, cost me 10,000 to bring her in, and then 5,000 per trainee that I have. If I use my existing staff members to do the training, it might not be as quick, and these are all at 140% of the speed, while she's at 160, so it will be faster, but your staff members do it for free. So if I get you in, but then we are going to do so I can train these two at level 5 for nothing. Oh, of course, somebody's died. But yeah, so yeah, that's possibly my biggest tip for this game completely, is that you don't have to set up your research in every single hospital. It takes up a lot of space, it takes up a lot of resources, and you don't have to do it, so don't.
In the tech news today, a wonderful medical breakthrough. A local hospital is ready to build a mega
Not
scanner,
a
which
problem.
should represent a great leap forward in
Can't think of anything else
diagnosing
like that off the
illnesses.
top of my head, but I'm
Also,
sure
it's
something
really
else will come
big,
up.
which is
Because
always
unfortunately, with the training, like, that doesn't, like, I can't send staff members across to other hospitals. That would be so good if I could, because I would literally just train them up here as like level 5 GPs and everything, and then just send them immediately to my other hospitals, which I'm guessing is why you can't do that.
Staff are asked to seem qualified.
But yeah, that would have been really cool if they'd have done that, like a communal staff pool. So that's not a thing, unfortunately. What else can I think of? I don't know. Can't think of anything else like that off the top of my head, but I will. As soon as anything occurs to me, I will absolutely let you know.
Year review imminent.
There we go. There's my level 5 researchers. To 7? What on earth happened? Not. To be fair, it's really not important. Like, this hospital at this point just runs itself, so I literally just dive in to do a bit of the training stuff that I need for the achievements, and to do my research, and that's it. Although that said, I was using the Mitten University map when I was trying to 3-star that, because, like I said earlier, that's one of the maps where generating research points is one of your star objectives, and then also, like, you get money from doing that research.
Patients should seem
There we go.
less
That
sick
will do.
and more cured during the health inspection.
So now we go back to Sweaty Palms. I could have just gone across the bay, but I didn't. Yep, so as you can see, I did my research for the Decryptor level 2 in Hogsport, and then I come back, I can upgrade my Decryptor level 2 here. Oh, these things. I don't know if you've seen these, or if you've unlocked them. Ice Fountain and the other one is the... Where are you? Where are you? I think I've gone past. Yes, the Fire Fountain. So these two act as like a global heating or cooling. So for this map, where thermal comfort is one of my objectives, placing one of those is a lot better because it cools the entirety of the map, and the Fire Fountain would do the opposite. It would heat the map, but it does the whole thing. Like the entire room that it is placed in, it will heat or cool. So where you've got a thermal comfort requirement, the necessary like heating or cooling thing of these is just mwah. So as you can see, like I've got a thermal comfort of 95%. So that's an objective I do not need to worry about at all.
Nurse required in injection room.
Speaking of objectives I don't need to worry about, I think... is it time? I don't think it's time yet. Mummy issues. Yes!
Patients arriving with premature mummification.
Oh, there we go. Got my hospital value. Don't quite know how I managed that.
Nurse to the pharmacy.
Maybe I need another nurse. I think it might be time for another nurse. Let's get... Nasty. Things Our Life is a rom-com. So we've got Bedside Manor, which is fine. Let's hire you. Learn... Yep, exactly. Can't make the second... Oh! Yeah, the superbug, because that's where it comes from. Bear with me a second. We're just going to get the trainer in. Now, the one you want is Project of Ice and Fire, which it should come up with completed already, because this one was a global one. So you should just go into it, it should be up here, and then you should be able to do it. Just pick up the rewards from it. So have a look at that. Ah, the Cupid one. Yeah, it took me a while to get that one, and I'm... See, there's stuff in this I haven't done, so I'm waiting on dead weight. Yeah, so I've almost got this one to level 1. And there's 7 of them. I've got some working already in my hospital. The only thing I wish is that there was a way of... which one? The Cupid one. I've got that one, yeah. But if you mean the dead weight one that I just showed you, I don't have that yet because I'm waiting on one of my friends to do their side of it. Hurry up and upgrade it. There we go. Decrypt to level 2, so that will help with... Oh god, I forgot to do the...
VIP arriving. Please prioritize their
I think it's just decoration. I don't think it actually does anything. I could be wrong though. Let's... No to that, no to that, no to that, no to that, no to that. Everything else is fine.
Doctor needed to run X-ray machine.
I was gonna say, hopefully it's an invasion of cured mummies eventually, but no, it's... We've got a dead one. Not ideal. It is what it is, though. Can't do anything about it. Well, I could, to be fair. I could go back and do chin up. Oh, you need a break. Ah, well, again. Right. Tip for these. Slow down time. Don't stop it because you need to look at the like the physical stuff. Although the big problem is if one of my premature mummification patients has
breakthrough for the mole man. There it
the
is.
illness.
That'll be discouraging for Flemington, but the match is
So basically,
on.
what I'm looking
It's
for
open
right now
and certainly still anyone's
is
to play in. A quick update on the
anybody
conditions.
moving
Our
like
playing
this that
surface
shouldn't
is
be.
holding up nicely, and whilst the cloud cover might come into play later, for now it hasn't.
Oh, go on a break. I need to... I'm just gonna hide... No, okay, no, I'm not gonna do that. Oh, there, like that one.
Don't mind me. I just like talking into a microphone.
And that one. Now, the only thing is, I'm not gonna know... Oh! Oh, one of my janitors. You have it. I'm not gonna know if one of these guys has it until they are cured. Infected 13? Good lord, I might just have to start injecting people and just hoping for the best. Right, we're just going to inject them all. Apparently they've all got it, so... How many am to? 7 infected. You have it. You didn't, but now you can't have it. You have it. You get here. How many left? 3. Two left. No, you don't.
Warning. Seismic activity detected.
You did. There's always check your... That's why I injected them all, because apparently they all had it, but I wouldn't have known without... Oh, you there. I wouldn't have known without either doing that.
As you were.
See, it started with 4 and it just went mental. Without vaccinating them all, the only way I would have known is wait for them to be cured and then they'd have still been walking like that. Hello there. Enough with the flattery, you're gonna make me blush. How are you doing? Hope you're well. Yeah, that's kind of why I went on a bit of a injection craze with the mummies, because
on 2 Point Radio.
any of them
The first half of the day
could have
is
had
in
it,
books,
and turns
the
out they
other
all
half
had it,
yet
so...
to be written. There's been a little bit of something for everyone so far, although it's unclear if that will last.
It
Luckily
should.
for us, it's
'Cause I
mostly
think
up for
there is
grabs
one
this
here.
afternoon.
It's
Join me, the return of play, and
Sweaty
my
Palms.
looming
Oh,
lunch
I think
after this.
the nearest 2 Point Campus one is... Oh, we've got a low health mummy. So we're gonna bump you up. Oh, that reminds me, I can put it to normal speed now. Oh god, what's that beach one? Where you have to like throw parties constantly. That one is going to be the closest campus to here, and yeah, it is. It depends on the main illness. So with the main illness of this hospital being premature mummification, it's hard to tell. But if it had been, oh god, I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. But there's another one that I think it was in Rockall Bay, and they do like aerobic exercises. Then it would be easy to tell on these because they'd be power walking and they'd be doing star jumps, which is obviously not something that they normally do. Didn't cure enough. That's fine. We've still got the patience anyway.
Bits will become full.
Actually, yeah. I think the campus would be a little bit further over. But yeah, this is basically the same area, I think.
Maintenance announcement.
I've streamed a couple, yeah. I haven't played it very much on stream because I've been focusing more. Well, to be fair, I've been trying to figure out what I want to stream, as well as to give a peek behind the curtain, what's going to be popular and what's not going to be popular. But yeah, I'm focusing more on stream, at least on 2 Point Hospital, just because I want to play through the whole thing. In my own time, though, I am currently playing through Campus on my Steam Deck. I've platinumed it on my PlayStation. I absolutely love the game, both games actually. Let's bump you up. But yeah, I could, to be fair, I could quite easily start over on 2 Point Campus on a stream and go through it.
Terrible scenes here at the sloop as an assistant has spilled what appears to
Bit of a
be
difficult
cheese
question, I
sauce
think,
in the
because
press box. I think yes,
the
it's on my
gameplay,
leg. The wool blend
like,
won't like
it is.
that. It's
You
not
are
looking
building
good
it
for the
exactly
career of
like you
this
do with
once
Hospital. So you
hopeful
build up your
young
campus,
upstart. Will she come
but
back
because
from
of
this?
the difference in how it plays, like
No.
with this, I am more running it as a as a zoomed out kind of view to do it literally. Whereas in Campus, there is more of a focus on granular detail. That is a really good one for that. I think I did Clown College, not Clown College, Funny Business, which for Holy Sarah, that's one of the courses. So there's money wrangling, which is the one that High is on about, and then funny business, which is basically like clown college. And yeah, because that campus needs student happiness for you to earn the money, I was like, well, why not get the one that has a bonus to student happiness built in? So I went for general studies. Oh, yeah, I know which one you mean. I don't think I've, not to brag, but I don't think I've ever had a student fail that one. I don't think. Yeah, I knew which one you meant. Took me a second, granted. But that's a me problem more than a you problem.
End of year approaching.
I didn't have the Orb Club then. Also, the Orb Club would be counterintuitive on that one because it takes down your happiness rating, but earns you some money. But anyway, to go back to is it as fun as Hospital?
Toilets need routine
It's
servicing.
the same sort of fun, but I would say it's, yeah, I think I'm going to pin my colours to the mast. It is, I would say it's more fun because it plays very differently while still within the same sort of theme.
Maintenance announcement.
Oh, for God's sake, why are my mummies suddenly... To be fair, I did have a massive queue. Yeah, so it plays differently enough from Hospital that it has its own identity, its own feel to it. But it's similar enough.
Nurse to the pharmacy.
Yeah, it's similar enough that like you can go from one to the other and it still feels the same. Yeah, that is exactly it. You get more. You are encouraged more to care about the students. Like this, I've just had 2 deaths. I've got 2 ghosts. I'm like, meh, it's fine. Oh, haven't had this for a while. Let's get the patient to wait. I'll accept that. Okay, I think it might now be time for another building.
Nurse required in injection.
Yeah. What was I saying? Yeah, yeah, it feels like a bigger deal if you've got failing students than if you've got dying patients, which, as I say it out loud, sounds absolutely mental, but
Doctor required.
I'll sort out the thermal comfort thing in a second. It's just because I'm opening a new building. You are encouraged to care more about the students as individuals than you are in this. Because here, it's just like, yeah, let's churn out some patients. Let's churn out the patients. Let's churn over the money. Let's churn out the money, and you know, we're running a business. Campus, we are. I don't think I'm doing a very good job of selling. You can tell that I don't work in sales. I would definitely say that. Wait, hang on. Let me very quickly do a couple of things because I'm trying to multitask, and I shouldn't be because it never goes well. So, just a second. Right, let's shift this up. treatment. So let's pop in a quick... Now, we're going to pop in a quick psychiatrist's office, which I have a template for. I don't need to do that. Oh, see, I really like the fire. It's very, like, it's very thematic and very homely, but at the same time, needs to be that. Right. Need to hire a psychiatrist. They're all fairly terrible, but you'll do. Oh, I do it. Auto-promoting. I do it. I have it on all of my hospitals because I can't be bothered to mess around. Probably not. In terms of money, it might be better to do it by yourself. But who has the time?
Warning. Earthquake imminent. Janitor.
Right, so that will... Let's just untick you from everything. Yeah, so money-wise, probably not, but I tend to I do it. And to be honest, I don't really notice that much. But anyway, to return to... I know, I would genuinely prefer the fire, but I need, I need my patients not to cook, so... Hold on a minute, we haven't exhausted all forms. I've just built a psychiatrist's office. Chill your beans.
Maintenance announcement. Plants need water.
Emergency, yep, fine. Hey! And there's my 1 star. Right, so what we're going to do now, because this is what I did in my last stream. Oh, thank you. So what I did in my last stream was I got a star in the new one and then went back to one of the older ones to get a star there and then called it. See how we go there. So now, little change of pace. Let's go to an earlier one. So let's go, do we want Flemington or do we want Tumble? Flemington or Tumble? First suggestion chooses. Flemington. Tumble. See, I do that in campus, and it's a lot easier in campus to do that, but I find that in hospital, as you go further on, you unlock things that then make it easier to 3-star in previous maps. So pick a map then, Sarah. Tumble or Flemington? Flemington. Right, what are we doing here? Oh, see, Wait. I have a star in this.
Warning. Try not to slip in the sick.
What? What? What is even... Why am I... Why have I got the objective for a 1-star hospital? Also, why is this particular map laggy? That's a little bit on the mental side.
Please leave toilets as you would hope to find them, not as you would expect to find them.
Oh, I don't have the money. Oh, God. Wait, what is even
Would an assistant please go
What?
to marketing?
Oh, yes. Okay, I remember what this map is now. Yeah, I stuck marketing all the way up there, because that's another one that I find is a waste of space. I very, very rarely use marketing. The only time I really use marketing is if while I've got a specific illness
Maintenance announcement.
requirement, like with this one with animal magnetism. Which again, I don't understand why I have 1 star. Why is it showing me that? Reject. I haven't got the money for messing around with that. And I need to build up some money because I need to get another GP's office. Why?
Maintenance announcement. Toilets need routine servicing.
Oh, we don't need to take it alone. It's fine. Yeah, if I've got a specific illness requirement and I'm struggling to get the patients in, then I will use marketing. But I'll pretty much... Actually, I might even delete it now, because like, it just
We're brought to you by Politas.
takes up space. Like, I don't even... It's just pointless. I don't use it.
This is 2-Point
Why have I
Radio.
got... Oh, right, I was buying plots to get the hospital value up. That's what that was. Go for treatment. Pan's Lab. I don't have enough money. You're gonna have to go home. Oh my god, I had one room that was run by a nurse that didn't have a nurse in it.
That you dropped on our floor.
I was just about to say, I definitely did get a star in this, because I had to have one in this and Tumble to unlock... No, in this and Mitten to unlock Tumble. So I had to have gotten a star in this, so why is it showing me that I don't have a star?
Warning. Try not to sleep when you're sick.
Guess I'll build that later. I'm genuinely perplexed. Fracture ward, send patient home. I really need
Toilets
another
as you
GP.
would hope to find them, not as you would expect to find them.
Yeah, I probably should. I really don't like getting loans. But actually, Pan's Lab would... No, that's not what I wanted. Right. We're going to do that one. Because the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get my Power GP. house. Right. And then... Where are you, Pan's Lab? Pan's Lab. Well, it's going to be slightly bigger than it should be, because I don't want... Yeah, it's true. I don't like taking out loans, if I can help it. Although in this situation, I can't help it. I had to. And then, hand sanitizer. Don't need thermal comfort in this one, because I believe... Oh, actually, is it? Oh yeah, it's a cold one. I do need thermal comfort. Pop a radiator there, and then a... Ooh, no, we won't. What we will do... Where are you? Oh, I don't think I can put it in here. Oh, God. No, no! Okay. Back to the original plan. Fire extinguisher, hand sanitizer, coffee machine... Sweet dispenser. Plant. No. That's the fire fountain, but even then, no, you can have as many of them as you need. Just apparently you can't have the furnace in that room, which is a pain, but oh well. These are all terrible. Now, what I was looking for...
As we near the final chapter of today's play, it's time for Sir Nigel's Player of the Day. Today, that honor goes to
can't be put in there.
Mortimer
Oh well.
Pickles. His team would have not had the requisite number of players without him, and didn't he do it with characteristic grace and flair? It's a pleasure to see Pickles at the height of his powers, and today was certainly a day where that can be said to have been true.
I may end up having to move my training room, but that's fine. But now you can have as many of them as you need. No restriction. Right, now we need to look for someone with animal magnetism. We're going to bump you up the queue. And we're going to bump you up the queue.
Maintenance announcement. Plants need water.
Send for treatment. Don't want people dying if I can help it.
These are the toilets as you would hope to find them, not as you would expect to find them.
Well, that's not ideal. Oh god, you're not ideal at all. Oh god! Oh god, my doctors in this are horrible.
Maintenance needed in staff room.
I think I was just kind of doing the best with what I'd got, and what I'd got wasn't very much. Oh, God. I'm still very confused as to why I've still got one more to get for the, Oh, we need an injection room. Can I get... Right, okay, let's... Actually... Another quick tip as well. Because this will pop up. Make sure that when you make a room and you are happy with it, that you make a template, because it is something that
Patients now arriving.
is something that you will thank yourself for. Back to Flemington.
Nurse needed in ward.
And you literally just have to come down here. Oh god. I don't know what it is about this map, but my computer just does not like it. And then we've got the wrong thermal comfort item. So let's pop it in. Come on. Okay, I'm just having a quick look. Yeah, I was doing that for the longest time. See? All done. Thermal comfort. Yeah, it's just faster. Oh, for God's sake.
Nurse to injection room.
He'll do. Oh, we can. And given that that's kind of a thing, let's do it. Yeah, to give you another sneak peek behind the curtain, for some strange reason, while I'm on this map, my CPU usage is just spiking like you wouldn't believe. And I don't really understand why. Right, no, you're going to go and be cured. Oh look, an injections emergency. It's only on this map. Like, it was fine when I popped back into,
Nurse needed.
when I popped back to Sweaty Palms just then. Absolutely fine. But on this map, it's spiking. Right, so now I've got my 1-star again, which I had to have because I can build... Never ever build a cafe, by the way. Ever. It didn't quite work the way that the devs intended. So what would happen with the cafe is... No, never ever build a cafe. So people will go from all over your hospital to go to the cafe. And it doesn't take their place out of the queue that they were in. So if they're in a queue for a GP that is at one end of the hospital and they're in a cafe at the other, they're still in that queue. So while they're walking from one side to the other to get to your cafe, while they're in your cafe and while they're on their way back, they're still in that queue. They are still taking up that spot. So as the queue moves, then it will still do the same thing. So, like, if they get to the top, if they get to the number one spot and they're called in, while they're eating, they will continue to eat their meal, and then they've got to get their way all the way to the other side of the hospital. It's... oh, I need a fracture ward now. Fine, I will build a fracture ward. Yeah, it was really... it was not implemented properly at all. They are... like, the devs have been made very aware of that fact. Mostly by us, the community. But yeah, it just... cafe bad. So it introduces a lot of choke points where there don't need to be choke points and where there shouldn't be any. So yeah, don't do don't do cafes. Like, don't get me wrong, they are awesome. They look awesome. They, you know, you expect a cafe to be in a hospital, because kind of a thing. You go to a hospital, there's usually a canteen or something. At least in all the ones I've been in, there's usually a canteen somewhere. But I've been in quite a few, to be fair. But yeah, just you don't want the cafe in this at all.
It's been a
Which is a
fantastic
shame.
day of organic theatre here
Like
at
I say,
the
they look
Join
good.
us for day 2.
They
or
fulfill a very
game
important
2
function.
Tomorrow on 2
Um,
Point Radio. If we're lucky, we'll be another day closer to a result in this year's
Just
Grand
not good
Point
in the
Final.
game.
Doctor required in GP's office.
Oh, I'll build it in a minute. Oh, and I will pay off my loan in a second. Yeah, it is. It is a massive shame. They are, I think it won the vote. They are going to be doing, they are going to be bringing the cafe back in campus. But it should work as it was originally intended to work this time.
Please.
Oh my god.
We're close to awards.
Yeah, they've reworked it, so it should now. Plus, with campus, obviously, students will tend to be, groups of students will tend to be in the same sort of place. Oh god, I'm not doing very well on the awards, am I? Like, they tend to be in the same place, so you'll get a group of students in a lecture theatre, or you'll get a group of students in the library doing assignments, or like in one of the class-specific classrooms. So you don't tend to have the problem you have here, where you've got different individuals that need to be in different places at the same time. So there's usually yeah, I know, I've just realised that, I think. But I'll just sort that in a second. So you don't have the same kind of problem where you've got people all over the place going different places. There's queues that build up. Like there's a few buildings that they queue for. Like have I got a template for this? Don't think I do. Oh, I do. No, it's a Deluxe Clinic I need. Actually, I'm gonna move that real quick. Yeah, so like there's rooms like private tuition and stuff like that where the students will queue up, but it's not quite to the extent that really don't want the research thing, but I need a treatment doctor. Bins. And benches. I've got no benches in here. 2 benches. Where do you think you're going? Because wherever it is, it's not where you're going. No. Oh god, I did not optimize my oh no, you are allowed in there. And you're allowed in there. You, however, are not allowed. I need. Oh god. I think I need more janitors. Right, you find somewhere to go. We'll work for peanuts. You're hired. Oh my god, what is even going on? Oh god. Oh, if you like that, prepare for more. Oh, wants more money. Well, I've just hired a cheap one, so that balances out. Girl next door. Not after you're done here. I don't even know how that got that bad.
Please leave toilets as you would hope to find.
Right, okay, let's... Like, there were toilets. There were 2 lots of toilets in that one building. So, there's no excuse for that. Disgusting human being things.
Maintenance announcement. Toilets need routine servicing.
Oh no, there aren't. Okay, I lied. I thought there was. I thought I'd put some on the other side as well. Have some freestanding.
Hello. Ricky Hawthorne is back on 2 Point Radio. I
Oh,
hope
it's
you've missed
just no
me
excuse,
as
though.
much as I've missed you.
How on earth did it get this bad? This just doesn't make any sense. Although, it explains why my frame rate is tanking. Oh, let's go somewhere else. Oh, God. Oh, that's better. Never thought I'd see marketing as my saving grace here.
We're sorry.
It looks like a food fight erupted during another food fight. These least over here is getting better as well. It's just... I think... Okay, so we're gonna set jobs for this one. Actually, yeah, we will allow that. No restocking, no watering, clean up rubbish allowed, clean up waste allowed, no putting out fires. Vehicular mechanics, I haven't unlocked that yet, because I haven't done anything on that expansion. 4 out of 6, fine, that's lovely. Oh, this is just not okay.
Nurse to the fracture ward.
I like how loads of my janitors have just like cleared out of this building. It's like, nope, this is a lost cause. Glad one of us is. No, it's fine. It's fine. It will get cleared up. It will get sorted. It's fine. It's not fine. It's disgusting. Ugh.
Please prioritize their needs.
Oh, I know what I can do, because I've got plenty of money, and it is building up like you wouldn't believe.
Now that's the kind of song I like to listen
There we
to
go.
when I'm out jogging every morning. I like to run down lower bullocks as fast as I
Have
can
I
until
got-
I fall to the ground. Good thing there's a few hospitals nearby.
Oh, I turned off the training messages because they were doing my head in. Right, let's turn this... You know what, let's turn it down to 80. That 10% should help clear a lot of the... the backlog. Okay. Oh, that's what was wrong. I've got patience with litter bog. I had patience with litter bog, and I didn't have enough janitors. That explains the entire thing. Right. Right, so this is almost done. And then I can do another one. There we go. Start marketing campaign. Elms marketing. I'm going to bump this one up. And we're going to do fracture. There we go. Right, there's going to be a few deaths at the minute because, yep, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Yeah, so there's going to be quite a few deaths because there's been choke points that hadn't been addressed because I was an idiot. Actually, I think it was a case of the hospital became absolutely horrendous and I just was like, nope, we're done, we're off, we're going. So, yeah, now that it's cleaned up, my CPU usage has gone back to normal. So yeah, that was definitely an issue.
It's possible that you're the only one hearing this.
It is entirely possible. Hello. It is entirely possible that you are the only one hearing this. I think it was. Was massively stressing out to my computer apparently. Which I know how it feels. So why, pray tell, am I not getting just a second. I will take a look. Let me just... oh, no. Now, I think I hired that one with the injection
Feeling
skill
lightheaded?
as just someone to
Not
float
yourself?
between them all, so I will
Emitting light.
leave that one. Right. Red Icon Psychiatry.
Thanks.
Get checked at your local hospital today. This is 2 Point Radio.
What did it look like? Do you remember? Sad red face. You'll probably find it was somebody who wanted to storm out, and I don't blame them. So, or at least somebody that was unhappy or bored or something like that. Let's see. Right, you can go for treatment. You can also go for treatment.
Assistant to marketing.
Arsonists. I like it. Right, we're gonna pop in an X-ray. No, we're not gonna do it there. We're gonna do it here. No, that's not a good idea. No, we're not gonna build an X-ray. That would actually help with the diagnosis of the fracture patients, so I do want one. Right. We are. Hold on. Words. Try that again. What we are going to do is we're going to put this here.
GP's office.
Because I can see that one is getting full. You know what? If I move Pan's lab, I could just go there for now. Then I can put my X-ray, because I do definitely need an X-ray. I don't know if you were here for the very beginning of my stream, but I was talking about the fact that I have very recently learned that different diagnosis machines are actually better for certain illnesses. So the X-ray is good for things like the fracture patients. Like they'll boost the diagnosis a lot more. Brain chair, because the brain chair does help with diagnosis. It does not help with treatment, but it helps with diagnosis, with research, and with training speed. But yeah, so I think you get it. Is it 2-star in Mitten or something like that? I can't 100% remember, but it's gonna bug me now. Ooh, we want you. And we want him because he's got the radiology, so he can use a mega scanner, which we don't have and aren't going to get, but it gives him an extra boost to diagnosis in X-ray. And we're going to restrict you, so you only do this room. So hopefully the GPs Ooh, fracture emergency. Yes, please. The GP should start sending the fracture patients here. And then they will start getting a big boost. Oh, for God's sake. Yeah, so basically certain diagnosis rooms and machines they're just better for certain illnesses. Like, they'll give more of a diagnosis boost to, say, somebody with some sort of fracture-based injury than, say, like, somebody with mime crisis. Yes, that is exactly why I put in this stuff. So, a chair so that they get less tired. The snack machine, the sweet machine for so that they can snack, so they get hungry slower, and the coffee machine so that they can have a drink, but it also gives them an energy boost so that they move faster as well. It's not a lot, but it can help. So, I mean, there is another chair that you can use. This will just help with the diagnosis. It's like giving them like a mini staff room. It just keeps them in the room for longer. Ooh, might have to put in some more vending machines. Yeah, basically. Oh, he's cold. I forgot to put a heater in.
Patients, please use the toilets provided.
Let's put in a couple more snack machines and things. So we'll do a fancy food machine. The fancy food machine drastically increases happiness, so we like that. And then normally I'll put in energy drinks, but I've got that. Do I really want probability? No, it doesn't do the rooms. So as soon as you put a wall up, it stops the heat.
Bungle was forced to close one
Don't know
of
why,
its
but it does.
experimental treatment centers this morning after its cybernetic
We're just
doctors
going to put in.
experienced a
We'll put in
malfunction
another.
and started performing autopsies on all patients. Bungle says the error is being corrected and the centers will reopen soon.
Go for treatment. You're fine. Go home, because you're going to die. What kind of... oh, that's from... The carrots are from the... oh, what's it called?
Maintenance announcement. Plants need water.
There's an environment-based expansion. I can't remember the name of it, but it's... You get it from that. Like, just from having it. Like, you don't even... So you should... If you've got all the expansion... The DLCs, you should have the carrots. They're good, because they are... They replenish themselves, but they're slow. And also, you don't earn any money off of them. Which I know sounds, sounds bad in a hospital, but if you're not earning money off of it, then, like, it's costing you money. there's a rainwater dispenser as well for that does basically the same thing, but with thirst rather than hunger. And again, I don't use them. They do look cool, I will grant you that. Tell you what, while we are... Right. Do a quick save, because I think I'm going to call it in a bit, just because it's starting to get a little bit on the late. Sometimes. It all depends. So if I come to the menu, if I've got space for one, and it's a hospital that's like quite big, then yes, but to start with, no, because they don't earn a lot of money. Especially not when it's small, and again, they have the same sort of problem as the cafe has, just on a much smaller scale, because people won't cross a hospital to go to it, but at the same time they will still, while they're at the newsstand or the gift shop, they are still in their other queue. So if you're gonna use those, you're gonna need quite a few of them. What is it called? Off the grid. That's the one. So if you've got off the grid, then that gets like the carrots, the rainwater dispenser. There's some plants and stuff as well. Speedy recovery. I haven't actually played any of that because that's the one I didn't have until recently. What's this? Stitching time I've done a little bit of, not on this hospital, well, not on this foundation. I have done it on another one. It's alright. I haven't done any of Culture Shock. I have done Close Encounters, I have done Pebbly Island, and I have done Bigfoot. And I've done a little bit of Off the Grid. So once we get to Culture Shock, Stitching Time and Speedy Recovery, it will basically be a blind playthrough for me as well. Which is another reason why I don't want to jump between all the DLCs. So I'm doing the main line of the main game, and then I will go back and I'll do all the Bigfoot ones, and then I will do all of Pebbly Island, and then I'll do all of Close Encounters and Off the Grid, and then I'll move on to Culture Shock, Stitching Time, and Speedy Recovery. Yeah, we'll go through, we'll see what you've got, and then so basically, let's go and have a look. So when you load into your game, you'll have your menu and everything. So these three are Stitching Time. Then these three are the Bigfoot ones. I don't actually know what that is. They are the three purple ones, I think, were Amazon Prime add-ons, so they... Oh no, maybe they're not. I don't know, to be honest, I can't remember. But the newer ones will have this to show you. So these three are all with Speedy Recovery. Oh, that's Speedy Recovery as well. Oh, maybe it's just that one. Well, these three down at this point are Close Encounters. Then over here is Pebbly Isle. Oh, and Speedy Recovery. Forgot the name of it then. It does start getting a bit complicated when you get to these ones because you go from Smogley and Duckworth upon Bilge, and then you'd be well within your rights to assume that either Ailing or Plywood Studios are your next ones, but it's actually Grockle Bay. But you can usually tell. Your next one. Actually, saying that. To be completely honest with you, your best, like, if you're gonna do what I'm doing, which you absolutely don't have to. Like, you can do them in absolutely, once you've unlocked them, obviously, you can do them in absolutely any order. But the easiest way to know what the main ones are is just Google a list. Like, there'll be hundreds of them out there somewhere. There'll probably be a 2 Point Hospital wiki, I imagine, that will list them in order. But again, there's absolutely nothing wrong in just jumping across. It's literally just because I want to do them all in, like, the main ones and then move on to the DLC. That's the only reason I'm not jumping into the DLCs already. It's purely personal choice. That's all. So if you want to go for just the main ones, yeah, if that's how you want to do it, then yeah, absolutely find a list. Although I can show you the ones that I've done because I've only done the main ones. So I've done Hogsport, Lower Bullocks, Flottering, Flemington, Mitten University, Tumble, Meltdowns, Smogley, Duckworth upon Bilge, Grockle Bay, Sweaty Palms. Next will be Blyton, and then I think it comes up to these. I think this is the last one of the main story. There isn't really a story to this. I think it's these three are the last ones in the main game. Just having a quick look to see if I can spot any others, but no, I think it's those three. There's usually 3 per biome, in inverted commas. So you've got these 3 as like your initial tutorial levels. Then you've got these 3 that introduce cold, and then you've got these 3 in like a polluted area, and then you've got these 3 that are hot, and then you've got, where have I put them? These 3 that are like in a city, and then it does the same with the DLCs, except for Speedy Recovery, which seems to have one here, there, and everywhere. But I think on that note, I am going to call this one for today. So thank you very much for coming and hanging out with me. It's been a lot of fun as always. My next stream will be on Friday night, and that won't be 2 Point Hospital or 2 Point Campus. My Friday streams are actually Elden Ring. I've been working on a playthrough for that for quite a while. That's on stream. I've got all the VODs. They're on Twitch, but also they are on my YouTube channel at Warpstorm1988. Then I should be back on Elden Ring. Oh, we'll come back on Friday then. If you've got notifications turned on, obviously you'll know when I go live. But yeah, should be spending a couple of hours on that. We are midway though, so well, I say midway. We're about a quarter of the way through, I think. Although there's not really much to catch up on, to be fair. But yeah, so that will be Friday stream. Sunday is usually my next stream day after that, and that's usually some sort of cozy stream. So it'll be something like Animal Crossing, or Disney Dreamlight Valley, or something along those kind of lines. And then that will bring us back on Monday, which will be more 2 Point Camper. Hospital, rather. So that's my streaming week, so feel free to drop by. Yeah, that is going to do it for today. So, hope you have had a good time with me today. Hope you have a good evening, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.